Well, we've changed fonts and messed around with this and that. Let's insert some images into our WordPress page. So here we go. I've updated this theme, taken it from purple to a nice white background. I like it; it's fairly clean. And we have some text down here. But what I want to do is I want to insert some images into this text and kind of beautify it a bit. So through the beautification process, I went into Photoshop and I decided I want an image maybe to come across here about 600 pixels, maybe center it. The width of this part of the page that contains the text is about 1,000 pixels wide. So I figure if I have an image maybe over here or over there that's about 300 pixels wide, that might work nicely. So I'm going to give it a go. I've gone into Photoshop, and So I've gone into Photoshop, and I have some images. Like I made this file a ping file. Give it a little, gotten rid of the background, little drop shadow here, and you can go over into the Photoshop section and how to make a ping file with a transparent background is covered under the Save for Web. It's the last video in the Photoshop section. So I've got this image here. It's 600 pixels wide. Here's a 300 pixel wide picture of these birds and an oval path. Also a ping file 300 pixels wide. So I want to drop these into this page here. So let's get it done. It's fairly simple. I'm going to go into Horse World and go into Edit the Page and get rid of some things that I don't want in here to clean this up a tad. And I'll go into the visual mode. Now, when I add images into WordPress, for me it works out better. You do what you want, but it works out better for me if I put the text in and then I put the images in. So my text is in, it's all ready to go, and I just click right where I want the image to go. And this is where I'm going to put my 600 wide image. It's real easy. All I do is click where I want my image to go and go to Add Media. From there, it'll take me to the Insert Media menu, and I can just click on Upload Files. These are all of the images I have already uploaded to the server, but I'm going to click Upload Files, go down here to Select Files. So here are the 3 images that I want to bring in, and notice in the file name I put the actual width of the image. Like here's my first one. I can see that is 600 pixels wide, and I didn't follow the same naming convention, which I should have, but both of these I know because they're ping files as opposed to PSDs, that those are the ones that I want. And then I just click Open. Notice it brings in all 3. Oh, now this is not a good thing. So, well, it kind of is good. It's going to select this last one. Make sure that only one is selected, though I brought them all in at the same time. This one is selected, and then I can go in and look at my options over here. And I'm going to for search engine optimization purposes, I'm going to give this a title. Welcome to Animal World. And I'm going to copy and paste this and put it down here for alternative text. And of course, these are called alt tags. They were created for the visually impaired. And that's people that, a lot of people surf the internet. They can't see that well. Maybe they're blind. But they have screen readers that read everything to them on a page. So if they're on the New York Times, they can't see Barack Obama, but their screen reader will say, this is a picture of Barack Obama. And that's how the screen reader, readers read this alt tag that I've just put in. I could put in a description and a caption. The caption will show up above the image, the description below. I want neither of those. And then down here, this is universal throughout WordPress. You'll get the option on how do you want to align the image. Center, right. If none, I would never choose that. I don't know what happens if you choose none. I'm going to click center with this one. And we can link to a URL when we click on the image. And notice down here, size. I'm going to go in at full size, though notice I can change it to a thumbnail or 300, but I'll go to full size, and at that point I just click Insert Image. And there you go. It's nice and centered. My title is right below. And now I'm going to come down here and insert another image. I come up here. I'll go down to Add Media, select my birds. I am going to align this guy left. And I'm going to keep this at full size. And the important thing is to come down here. This say free as a bird. Free as a bird for search engine optimization and for the visually impaired. And no link. Insert into page. And there you go. It comes in rather nicely. And maybe that's enough images. There's 2 images. And so the main thing is just to, click wherever you want to put the image. And there you go. Let's see. Now notice I can select the image. I can delete it. I can edit the image. And that will take me back into my alignment option where I can change my alt tags or the size of the image. I can click Update, or I can click Replace and select this. Let's replace this. Let's bring in this image instead and replace. And there you go. The little pencil sign there to get all of that done. And now the thing is, you can bring the images in, but as with all things WordPress, we really need to click this update button to have it take effect. Our images come in. We can go to View Page. We can see our slideshow at the top. Our image pops in right here. And our lower image here coming in nicely with no background as a ping file, allowing me to see the drop shadow.